So I was right in yesterday's video. I said that we would probably get a Splatoon 2 update this week, and in fact we are getting a 4.8 update later on today. It will be going live at 6 PM for people living in the west coast of America. That works out to be 9 PM for people living in the east coast of America. That works out to be 2 o'clock in the morning for people living in the UK like myself. It will be going live around about 3 o'clock in the morning for people living in the rest of Europe. Now, we don't have any English patch notes at this moment in time, so at the moment we are going off fan translations from CNOC on Reddit and Lean Yoshi on Twitter. So pretty much what I will be doing when I do wake up tomorrow morning is update the description and put in the official English patch notes. So yeah, pretty much the stuff that I could be reading out now, it could be wrong, so bear that in mind. It could be mistranslated. So pretty much this is what the 4.8 update will be bringing to the game. So it is just pretty much a balanced update. Now, there is something changing with the jet squelcher. I'm not really sure what it is. Apparently it will be getting 10% more painting range, so basically it will ink 10% more in terms of range when you are inking the turf. It will not be 10% in terms of actually hitting the opponent. You will not get 10% more range in terms of like hitting a person. It's just 10% like painting on the turf. I could be wrong on that. Definitely is worth checking out the official patch notes when we do get them in English when the 4.8 update does go live at the times I did mention earlier. The carbon roller will be getting reduced ink consumption by 12% on horizontal and vertical swings. Each flick will now basically reduce your ink by 4% instead of 4.5% how it is now. So you will use less ink when you are swinging away with your carbon roller. The vertical inking range of the Splat roller has been extended. The Dapple Jewelers will soon be getting reduced ink consumption by 7%. Each shot will now use 0.7% of your ink instead of 0.75%. The Splat Jewelers have reduced shooting ink consumption by 5%. Each shot will now use up to 0.76% of your ink instead of 0.8%. But you will now use more ink with the mini Splatling. The ink consumption has been increased by 15% with that weapon, so that is a big change with the mini Splatling. The heavy Splatling's damage has been reduced from 32 to 30. The radius of ink on the bullet's landing point in long range mode has been reduced by 8% for the ballpoint Splatling. The Tent Umbrella's pellet damage has been reduced by 0.5%. Damage to Umbrella canopies has now been increased when you are using the Inkjet special weapon. The Inkjet's damage has been increased by 25% when you are shooting against a Splat umbrella and an undercover umbrella canopy, and by 75% when you are coming up against a Tent Umbrella user. The Booyah Bomb's armor durability has been reduced by 6%, so it should be a little bit easier to shoot down someone using the Booyah Bomb with the 4.8 update. Also, Nintendo has made some changes to the special points needed with different weapons in the game. So with the splatter shot, before you needed 190p to get the special weapon, now you need just 180p. The same goes with the blaster and the fresh squiffer. But with the splat charger and the splatter scope, you will now need 220p. Before you needed 210p, but now you need 220p to get the special weapon with those weapons. The Tent Umbrella, the Tent Camo Umbrella and the Kensar Undercover Umbrella all need 200p to get their special weapons. Before, they needed just 190p to get their special weapons. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the changes that the 4.8 update will officially bring to the game. I say officially because we all know with updates Nintendo do add to the game. They also add stuff to the files of the game that they don't make public, but data miners like Oatmeal Dome, 0x Red and Lean Yoshi, they always delve into the code and basically tell us what Nintendo are planning for the game. So I am expecting us to find out what June's Salmon Run reward gear will be, and also I'm expecting us to find out some more details on the final Splatfest as well. So yeah, if we do get that information, then I will bring that to you, discuss it on the channel early on tomorrow morning, hopefully. If not, I will discuss it tomorrow on the channel. So yeah, that's just pretty much it with this video. 4.8 update will be going live later on today for you guys in North America. I will update the description as soon as possible with the official English patch notes. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video, and yeah, we'll see you in my next video, hopefully coming out tomorrow.